After the new update, the Tatsuya character was given a small buff where his cooldown time, which was 2 minutes before the update, was reduced to 1 minute after the update. Now because of this buff and because of the Skylar character skill getting nerfed after the new update, a lot of players have started using the Tatsuya character. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys 10 tips and tricks that you can use when using the Tatsuya character in Free Fire. Tip number 1. In this first tip, I'm gonna explain how the Tatsuya character skill works. So when you activate the Tatsuya character skill while running, he can dash forward at a rapid speed for 0.3 seconds. At first, you get 2 chances to use this ability with a 5-second cooldown time in between that. What I mean is that you will get 2 chances to use the Tatsuya character skill, and if you use one of them, you'll have to wait 5 seconds until you can use the second chance. After you finish both the chances, you'll have to wait 1 minute to get one chance. If you want another chance, you'll have to wait another minute to get that. Tip number 2. Now before I tell you guys the different tips and tricks that you can use with the Tatsuya character skill, first I want to tell you guys 2 things that you should not do when using the Tatsuya character skill. Number 1. Don't use the Tatsuya character skill when you are just standing. If you use it when standing, he won't run forward, so you will waste that chance. So remember to use the Tatsuya character skill when you are running. Number 2. You can't use the Tatsuya character skill when you are in the air. Tip number 3. Before the update, a lot of rushers used to use the Skylar character skill because of the fast glue wall breaking ability. But now after he got nerfed after the last update, a lot of rushers are now using the Tatsuya character skill. That's because his skill can be very useful in different ways when rushing the enemy. Let's say we rush the enemy using a normal character. If the enemy sees that you are coming towards them, most of the time they can predict when you will get close to them. But if you use the Tatsuya character skill, when rushing you could confuse the enemy by rushing forward fast. The Tatsuya character skill can also be very useful in short range fights because let's say when the enemy is firing at you, you can quickly move to another side and attack the enemy. Tip number 4. Another reason why the Tatsuya character can be very useful in short range fights is because let's say that your HP is very low and you need to get to a safer place to heal yourself. If you have the Tatsuya character skill, you can quickly move away from the enemy so that you can get to a safer place to heal yourself. Tip number 5. This next tip that I'm gonna tell you guys is a funny but yet useful tip when looting with your friends. Now airdrops usually have very good loot. When we play with our friends, sometimes we have this friendly competition to see who can loot the airdrop first and get all the loot. If you and your friends are moving towards the airdrop, you can move towards the airdrop fast if you use the Tatsuya character skill. Now before I move on to the 6th tip, I want to talk about the giveaway. Right now in the North American server, there's a faded wheel event going on which has a really cool arrival animation called the Let's Rock Baby arrival animation. One thing that I really like about this animation is the slow motion animation that it has, and I'm gonna be giving away this arrival animation to 10 lucky winners. In order to enter the giveaway, make sure to comment down your in-game UID and also comment down your thoughts on this arrival animation. I'll personally select 10 lucky winners from the comment section of this video. Tip number 6. There are times when we do a lot of damage to an enemy but they run away to get to a safe place. If they run away to a safe place, they can recover the damage that we did to them. So if you do a lot of damage and the enemy tries to run away, you can use the Tatsuya character skill to quickly move towards the enemy. Tip number 7. The Tatsuya character skill can also be very useful if the enemy is throwing grenades at you. If an enemy throws a grenade near you in a match, you could quickly move away from that grenade by using the Tatsuya character skill. So his skill can be very useful, especially in Clash Squad matches when the enemies are throwing grenades. Tip number 8. Now I'm gonna tell you guys a fast movement speed character combination that you can use when using the Tatsuya character as your active character. The 3 passive characters of this character combination are the Kelly character, the Joseph character, and the Caroline character. Tip number 9. There can be some times when we need to get from one cover to the other cover fast. So if you are in such a situation, you can use the Tatsuya character skill to get to the other cover fast. Tip number 10. Sometimes players get eliminated in matches when they can't get to the safe zone fast. But if you are in a situation where you need to get to the safe zone fast, if you have the Tatsuya character with you, you could quickly move towards the safe zone by using the Tatsuya character skill. Now if you guys want tips and tricks on other active characters, check out this playlist, because in here I give you guys many useful tips and tricks that you can use when using other active characters such as Arlo, Chrono, Wukong, and etc.